Hey guys, your boy Chad, the mother Hypebeast. You know what it is. Listen. First and foremost, look at this drip. Got those socks, boy. I got those. Listen, I got a stony on today. I'm a hammer. Forever blowing bubbles. I mean, come on, geezers, green, street firm, all of that. Obviously, alright. So no worries. Hey guys, your boy Chad, the mother beast. You know what it is. First and foremost, check this drip. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got a stony. Oh my god. Looking like a proper hammer. Come on. Forever blowing bubbles down the pub. Couple points in that. You know what I mean? Come on. Jesus. Come on. I'm swagging today. I got those combats on. I got that white shirt. That white tee. Straight up. Today's a very special video, yeah. Today, I'm gonna be doing something with the most iconic trainers of all time. Yes, it's what you think it is. It's these bad boys. It's these bad boys. Yeah. And it's not just. Listen. Very special pair of trainers today. We're doing a vlog on. I'm really excited to be working with the person I'm working with today. Like, he's been doing his thing. He's been going crazy in the scene right now, and it was only right that I got myself in the mix. Do you know what I mean? So today, I'm gonna be customizing a pair of Air Forces with the one and only Shay Casanova. That's gonna pop up here. They're there, right? Yeah, come on, no, I'm getting there, guys. Come on. And we're gonna be customizing the pair of Air Forces, and I'm really excited to show you guys his work in it, because he does some crazy stuff with Air Forces. He had a flipping, he unleashed the shocks. He unleashed these bad boys with Nike. That's how much he's popping right now. That is how much he's popping right now. So we're gonna have fun. It should be good. He's gonna draw up in front of us. I just can't wait. Let's get straight into it. Cut. Let's get straight.
My name is Shaden, known as Shay Casanova, bit of Jamaican, Cuban, Italian background. I'm a creative.
Let's go, uncle and aunties. You guys screaming legacy, but what are you doing? Again, listen, I'm not anyone to say working in Tesco's or working a 9 to 5 is bad. But my thing is that if you are working in a position where you know right now no one's gonna know your name, what are you screaming legacy for? Yeah, you have to work hard for these things. It's not just a given. Do you know what I'm saying? So when people are speaking, I need people to like think, keyword think for today. This is today's keyword think.
I've always been like creative or painting or drawing since a young boy, as I can remember.
This is AF1 the Collective. My name is Shay Casanova, the stylist who paints.
I'm Greg, head of visuals.
I'm Josh. I do the website, and I'm gonna be taking care of that as it progresses.
Yeah, so
I do backflips as well.
fam, show us that flip.
Got to
Got me swagging like I'm Django. I heard you got quick feet.
Basically, what AF1 the Collective is a conceptual brand. Basically bringing fashion, art, lifestyle culture, but bringing it in a different way.
There's a lot of direction that we have right now.
Yeah,
we're just trying to refine
concepts, innit? Concepts.
There's a lot of concepts, and we don't want to be talkers. We want to be doers. We're trying to bring them to life. You know
this is why this guy, you see there?
Don't worry, I got the script earlier.
No, you've got Arab in the group, fam. That's
stuff for alhamdulillah, my brothers. Mashallah.
Hey guys, your boy Chad, the motherfucking Hypebeast. You know what it is. So today, I'm with Shay Casanova. I thought that his artwork right now is real popping. He's popping right now, and he's hot. He's hot right now, innit? He's mad hot right now. So I thought,
it's gassing me.
Let me get involved in the, let me just put myself there. Obviously, he customizes Air Forces and that, and I thought it'd be a great idea for me to customize a pair of Air Forces on camera as well and showcase his amazing work as well. So I'm just gonna ask him a few questions, see where his inspiration comes from, and if you want some Air Forces custom, hit him up.
Yeah, fam.
So,
hey, customize my Air Forces, fam. Hey, customize my Air Forces. You know what I'm saying? They need some work.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna boy you. He's gonna boy you. Alright, so the process, we're gonna show you the process. So how I do my customs is a bit different. So what I do, I like to understand the client. I want to know your favorite picture, your favorite artist, stuff that you hate. Like I want to literally get into the art so I can understand, the customer, so I can understand them as a person, because I feel like when I make customs, I want people to step knowing like they have pride in their step. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just customs. I don't want to give you like an LV on your shoe. I want it to be like that's me, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? So you take it, you know, you like it a bit better, you take care of it better. So what I always do is just basically get all the information I can from the client, and then I kind of just draw a design from that, and then I put on the trainer. So that's what we're gonna do today. So Chad, you gotta tell me, like what you're into. Show me some visuals. Like I know you're the hype beast. I know you got the kicks and that. So this is on the bit tricky, but I'm gonna try to do it justice. You feel me?
I better say it, don't worry.
You better say it, yeah.
Don't worry.
I know you like the smiley face and on butterflies. I know you want like that.
Yes. So my idea, I love Travis Scott, innit? I'm a huge Travis Scott fan, and something that Travis Scott loves a lot are butterflies. So I really want a pair of butterflies, but a butterfly on the trainer and a smiley face as well. And I also want, because I respect his art a lot. So Travis Scott is like a huge, like I love his music, and I'm a huge Travis Scott fan. So I really want a pair of butterflies or butterflies. How do you say plural for butterfly? I want a butterfly on the trainer, innit? Do you know what I mean? And I really want to incorporate his art onto the trainer as well, because I think it's sick, and I just want to be surprised in it. I want to be like, wow. Do you know what I mean? So I got a couple things here, Shay, that I really was thinking that would look cool on these Air Forces. Cool.
Alright, so we always start off with the name, innit? So
Chad.
Yeah, it's cool. We start off with the name, so we got that's that there. So smiley face, right?
Yeah. So like almost like just kind of distorted.
Yeah.
With
so this section here, we're just gonna kind of just sketch like. Yeah, just sketch a couple of stuff. So okay, cool. Yeah, I like smiley faces too, fam. You gotta be happy, fam.
Yeah, real.
Self-loving that, do you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
2020, do better. Wash your bum, guys. Cool, yeah. I know the rest of that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Colours that you like.
Oh, I love colours. I'm a colourful person.
There's bare colours, yeah.
Bare colours.
Colour you don't like.
I don't want stuff like brown, khaki. That's it. I like that.
Again.
Colours like that are like kind of dull and kind of. Do you know what I mean?
You don't know many colours.
I don't know, bro. Like, I'm gonna name 10 colours: red, blue, green, yellow, brown. Blue? Have I said blue?
He actually doesn't know colours.
I actually don't know that many colours in there. I can't lie. Like, I always struggle.
Alright, so you got. Yeah,
I want bright, popping. I love my butterflies, of course.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking, I want like, you see when you do your designs, I feel like you don't, there's like a kind of a face or a character that you do.
Yeah.
And I really want you to try and incorporate
What face was it?
So I think it was this one.
Okay, American. Okay.
Just something that's like, do you know what I mean? Like,
so you want like a face as well?
Yeah, man, like a cool face. And things that make you feel warm. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you put like a burger on it. I like that. Do you know what I mean? Just
a burger. How I started that was the first time I was in New York, right? And I was there for like 3 months, and I was taking in the vibe. I was thinking, yeah, New York's lit. Yeah. But after the first, even 2 weeks, and I was sitting in the Bronx, I was sitting in the ghetto. This is the ghetto. I was there, I was thinking, New York is lit, but there's some bits that's proper poor. And I was like, everyone's perception of New York is like, yeah, it's lit, it's fun. It is lit and popping, but at the same time, on the flip side, there's a lot of sadness there. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, but no one highlights that. And I was like, they both give me the same feeling, but it's both giving me New York, but it's like, it was just weird. So I was like, how do I like portray this in a shoe? One shoe basically that I did, yeah, was basically with all these kind of bright colors, and you can see this is like 2 years old now, and you see how this.
The Air Forces are.
But you see how the thing paint don't move. Some people ask me that, is it durable? You can see, fam. This has even got dirt on it. I can wipe this off and show you. But basically, I did the skyline. I had Ghostbusters. What was basically inspiring me there? I've got the cartoon I was watching. What's this called again? What's this one called again?
Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Adventure Time. See, this guy knows. Adventure Time.
That is lit, man.
So you can even see like how they're beefing, and he's gonna stab him. But these times he's got the the bomb's gonna blow him up anyways. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man's putting stories on
Do you get it? So I'm saying,
that's
little
crazy,
coders.
bro.
And look, to catch a 6ix9ine again was a big part. When I was in New York, that guy was running the downtown, so I had to have it in there. Pokemon anime, I love anime. And then there's me representing like Britain, but obviously the dollar's there. And we sad guys out here, man. We sad guys. We make it fashion. You feel me?
Yeah, that is crazy.
So I had one shoe was basically the visual side of like being bright colours and just the fun stuff of New York, and then the other side, the flip side I had the shoe was I wrote spoken word. I do spoken word as well. So I basically writ over the shoe, and it's like more of the sad side of New York, like the poverty. And
Is that on the other?
struggles. Yeah, look at this pair as well. Some lucid dream stuff. I did this recently the other day. Like I'm trying to do some proper art stuff on shoes instead now.
Fam, it's nuts. Like, it's actually using like art as a canvas instead of your normal kind of just A4 or A3 kind of sheet kind of thing. And I think that's amazing, especially somebody that loves trainers so much. I feel like I had to come and do a video for you guys and show you guys, innit? Because people like me especially appreciate this stuff so much. I think it's crazy, man.
Oh, let me see if I can find it. That actually looks dead. Fucking here. So there, this is the other pair. So do you see that? You see the imagery is different. You see, you got the face, the X's eyes. Like I do that all the time. He's holding it up, broken, and it's like, do you get it? It's just like this one's kind of the dull, darker pair of shoe.
Yeah.
Just black and red and white. The red represents like blood and I guess struggle to me. And together they go, but it's like, and it's the same concept, same New York, both shoe, but you got the bad side and the good side.
Yeah, I think that's.
I wouldn't say that actually not even a bad side. You're just another side. Yeah, my man's always experimenting like the hydro dip thing. That was popular, so I was trying it out.
Incorporate that.
I'm not sure if it's good for me, but it was.
You know what?
I was trying.
I feel like you can make these work, man.
Cutting off, I did like anime is a big inspiration to me as well. I like if you Renji Abara, I kind of just basically I cut off the Nightick and I basically made his sword. Do you know what anime do you?
Not too tough.
Zanpakuto. This is my guy. And I made them black. A lot of characters I do, especially if it's for me, I always make them black because I am black. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like representation. I always want to represent people and make sure that you're represented again in your shoe. So obviously, I like anime, but there's not. Do you know what I'm saying? Renji's not black, but it's my take on it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I always do that. I always make sure that if I do custom for people when they want to have their face on it, I always make sure that I get their skin tone aligned as well. So it's like, again, you know that it's you.
Yeah, so it feels like you're wearing a shoe and it's a different, when you buy like a pair of like new trainers, there's a pride that comes with it, do you know what I mean? Because you love this trainer, but if your face is on a trainer, well, you know that everything, this trainer represents who you are as a person. I think that's a crazy thing. Like, I can't imagine how gassed I would be wearing a pair of customs. I've never had customs even before, innit? So
Oh, it's your first time?
First time.
I'm even on it, I'm even your first pair. Yeah, that's what's fucking hard. You see that? That's the vibe still. I'm even now thinking like, somehow, like, I was thinking now, just like quickly saying that getting your face in a burger.
Bro, dude.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Dude.
That's kind of mad, innit?
Because all these, like, I hadn't even seen these I saw them on Instagram, I think, or Twitter, I'm not sure, and I'll put the Instagram here. And I didn't even clock that all these Air Forces actually had a story to them, innit, which is crazy in itself. Like, Air Forces are a pair of trainers that everybody wears in their own type of way, and I feel like to customize a pair of Air Forces, it's like, it's just taking it that one step further. Like, this is me, this is how I rock my Air Forces, but this is me on the Air Forces as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's a crazy thing. Like, it makes so much sense.
I feel like art is universal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because expression. And I was like, Jamaica's my home country, I'm Jamaican, so I was like, I want to bring this over there. Because no one's doing it there yet, but there's also a market for it. So I was back and forth in Jamaica. And actually, when I set up for Jamaica for 3 months, I was like, cool, I'm gonna do some customs out there. Fam, there's no real trainers out there. Everything is fake. I was gobsmacked. I said, fam, everything's fake.
Everything?
Literally there's...
Like, even if you go to like a mall or something?
Bro, every single trainer in Jamaica is fake. They've got one Puma store, apparently.
That's what
And it's like, fam, you'll be on like your Quest of Bethlehem trying to find that because no one's ever seen it. So I had to flip it. I was like, cool, I can't do trainers. I'm gonna do canvases. Then I started to paint on canvases and trying to.
Oh, was that the first time you started painting on canvases? Or?
No, it wasn't the first time, but it was like for me to do my work and that to be painting on a fake trainers is like a bit disheartening. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not the same.
But I mean, I did do it, but like for me, it was like so whoever wanted it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I gave it out there. People told me I wouldn't sell, but I actually sold 2 pairs of trainers in Jamaica, which is to me was like a real big thing because Jamaica again, it's not like it's got loads of money, but my thing, I made the price to what they could afford as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Like with my customs, even though I know my work rate and actually the deal that I do is worth money. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm always trying to make it like
so people can actually.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I always give people the option like, right, if you wanna. I always give them the option to charge them to what they can afford and give them the work what they can, what it's worth for them. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a weird one because like in this kind of industry it's hard because people may not realise like how much effort you may put into the work you do, but like I'm telling you now, like I saw these customs and I didn't even know the story behind. I didn't know that there was a story. I didn't know that they represented what's that one?
That one's here.
Like I didn't know that they represented the bad side and the good side of New York, which I think is a crazy concept in itself, innit? And people need to take it in.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying, it makes it a bit more real and that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, like I've always seen you talk about like how you want your art to be conceptual and you want it to have like a kind of meaning to people and stuff like that. And I really feel like me coming here has brought that meaning to me a lot more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I know that when I'm wearing these Air Forces, that there's gonna be a lot of pride. I might not even wear them. I might just put them on somewhere, not wear them.
I've had a customer buy trainers and he doesn't wear them
because this is art. Like this is not just.
What was it,
fashion.
it was like a Ferrari or not Ferrari or Bugatti or what? He likes cars in it.
Yeah, so he cars in it.
So he literally he sent me the car and I basically incorporated the design of the car on the shoe.
On the shoe, yeah. That's
and he just has it up. I started having standards up because I was depressed, right?
Yeah.
So I started to basically use pain as expression to get through my depression. So obviously that's like the sad side of it. But also I found love in it.
Yeah, love,
you know what I'm saying? So I put it in the boxes.
So that's trainers you don't really.
No, it's like I do love them, but I'm saying it's in a bin because the bin I guess is like say it's trash.
Yeah.
It's like trial and errors. You know what I'm saying? Even like your YouTube thing. You might have
so many things.
You might have better ideas, but you know you found your niche. They're not. You don't hate them, but it's like they're in the bin. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't. That's not your thing no more. So I basically had them over there.
Yeah, you also did a Reebok feature as well.
Yes, they did a campaign on me basically being the stylist who paints. Yeah. But obviously this was part of the thing, right? And then look, this is what they painted on the shoe. But you know,
it's crazy though. I like the fact that they actually got engaged.
Yeah, I was like, calm. And even on where's the LV ones? Oh, it's here. So this again was another practice that I did. I was kind of started painting.
Cold. That is so
I started
cold.
painting. I wanted to incorporate it and whatever. And at my event, this is what the girl did.
Oh my days, bro.
But big up Kirsty, she's a hard artist, but you know what I'm saying? She wasn't meant to, but I was like, whatever in it. Like, these are practice in it. And once you go into it,
it's not even like it's the detail that catches you. It's just the colours and the way they look together, bro. Like, imagine wearing these and just walking on the street. People will look at the crepe like, right, like, what's he actually wearing?
See, like, if I had to do it for a customer, that would be way detailed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Even the fact that it's not detailed, I think it looks wavy like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can actually appreciate this 100%.
For example, you said Travis Scott's your favourite artist, but you haven't told us that. You told us why, but you haven't said why. What song was it? Yeah, what's your favourite song? Yeah, that's what she asked you. Give your favourite song.
It's Astro Thunder. Oh my god.
Do you know what's so funny? I couldn't tell you one Travis Scott song.
So who did you listen to?
I said Bashment, fam. I'm a yardie, I can't lie to you.
Swear!
It's so weird, fam. I'm so different, I'm complex, fam. Big man thing, like.
So what, like in terms of like, when you're working, you listen to Bashment?
Fam, Bashment, fam. I'll be playing some Skin Out, Pum Pum tunes and it's like, and it's like, you don't know, do you know what it is? You see with Bashment, yeah, it's the rhythm. It's the rhythm that will gas you, do you know what I'm saying? I'll play that, but no, listen to Bryson Tiller. What else do I like? And I like, well, not say alternative music, but I like people that got like
something different about them, or
yeah, more like either the visuals are sick or just basically the wordplay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? sometimes people like, I think especially in this day and age, a lot of people just skip past that. Again, it's like
yeah, I can't lie. When I listen to music, I'm not really like one to listen to the lyrics and stuff. I just listen to the melody and the beat. That's what I enjoy about music. Innit?
Yeah.
I don't listen to lyrics. Like if an artist is talking rubbish on a track, I won't clock. I'll just be hearing the melody.
Oh man, you can't do that. You can't let it slide, fam. You can't let rubbish enter 2020, fam. You can't. You can't.
Like, I want to ask you some more deeper, like more personal questions. In terms of like battling like the depression through art, do you feel like, would you recommend this to a lot of people to do?
Oh, 100%. Like that's why I hold sipping paint classes.
Yeah, you do.
I do one-on-ones, teaching people. Even when I travel, like even when I was in Jamaica, I just taught like 5 kids outside how to paint, and it's so crazy because you see with painting, it's like a conversation with yourself. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? The colours you use, even the colour you pick up first will tell a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the colour red can mean either love or anger. So that accompanied with the imagery will tell you what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you draw a smiley face, then it's like, okay, love. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you draw something angry or aggressive, there's so much that goes into art. Like I do what you just said about like music and wordplay. There's so much that goes into art, even if it's like the brush strokes or it's like the way you draw, it says a lot about. I didn't even think about art like that until I did this. So I'm so happy I did it. No, like it's crazy because I can tell you when I was swimming paints, right? What we do in swimming paint, we basically prepare a picture, right, and you're gonna copy us. One of this girl, she basically just drew her dog, and she drew her dog with like a yellow background, like kind of like it wasn't a halo, but it was like colours going around, kind of looks like a halo. Then I asked her why she drew that, and she was like, oh, she doesn't know why. And I was like, I was like, so I can tell that you really love your dog, and she was like, yeah. And I was like, you know, what, like, is he kind of going for something? Because the colour yellow is either, it means like kind of either nervous or like anxious. It's kind of like in between, do you know what I'm saying? It's like a weird middle ground. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, the dog's really sick right now. And she's been praying for the dog. She's been trying to send it like, do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's there, you didn't even know that, but it's like, you want to send positive energy to your dog, and it's like a weird place right now, you don't know. And the dog can't speak, the dog can't tell you how they feel. Yeah. And she was like, well, I didn't think I was even doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's a conversation with yourself, and sometimes we don't even know why we're sad, why we're happy. We don't know these things. And don't get me wrong, depression is not, when I say depression or even anything negative in that kind of, when it comes to mental health, it's not, we shouldn't shy away from these things. Yeah. We should see these things and shake their hand and, you know, take it on board and go through it, because there's always a light at the end.
Yeah, 100%.
Because these things make us, you get it?
Yeah, reals, and I'm so happy that you've come out the other end and you're doing this amazing work. But because like it's almost like without that, you wouldn't be doing this.
100%, fam. I was doing my retail job, even though I was making money, fam. I weren't happy, fam. It weren't good, fam.
Guys, follow your passions, innit? Please follow what you believe. This is crazy, innit? I hope you've enjoyed this interview. It's been crazy. I actually originally wanted to do it all in one video, but the discussion we just had, I want to show you guys all of it.
It's gonna be lit, fam.
It has to be lit. So I'm gonna leave Shay with a special gift. Got a pair of Air Forces that I would like customized. What?
That's me. Alright, start saying, yeah. See you in the next video. We out.
Come on.